Okay, everyone, this is Hugo Melara. We're here with my good friend George Paredes, and we're going to share a success story. As you know, I help out with technology to bring in leads, because we want to use technology to get leads, right? But technology is just a tool. You can get leads in different ways, but the most important thing is that you connect with people. Uh, if you have nothing, no technology, use the people that you know. Use those connections. I'm sure there's lots of people that and if you put yourself out there, people would say, you know what, Hugo solves this problem, George solves this problem. Let's contact them, because at the end of the day, people do business with people they like and trust. All right. So George, my friend, he's a very humble guy, but I'm gonna tell you, he's awesome. He just closed a real estate deal. So George, can you tell us how it happened? What is this? So, and feel comfortable
Mhm.
to tell us, you know, how did you find the
Okay.
lead and everything? Can you
All right.
share it with
Well,
us?
appreciate that introduction, Hugo. And yeah, it's been and I love what you ended with saying it's a people business. It's like you can have all these technologies and do this and that, but at the end of the day, it's about you presenting yourself and you being a salesman because you're basically using all your experiences in life to be who you are and learning that sales is about providing a service, understanding the problem, and being able to make that person feel good that you're listening to them. And by listening to them, you're able to present the options. And if those options seem to help them out, then they want to work with you. And because they like you, they feel comfortable about you and they feel heard, then they want to work with you. But as far as my latest success story, now we haven't closed it quite yet, but it's pretty much
But
set
it's
to
under
where
contract, right?
it's under contract. Yes.
So that's a
So
big close. It's under contract right now. You're just going through the whole paperwork, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, just share the story. For those that don't know, I was in the army for about 8 years, and so one of my army friends that I knew and I still know to this day, ever since 2000.
Hmm.
So we have over 20 years of knowing each other, and so we still get along. We still are friends, but at that time he was in a relationship with another, I guess another person, but they're not together no more. But
Hmm.
because they kept connections to where they knew that I did real estate investing,
Hmm.
and so unfortunately, her grandmother passed away, and so she was trying to figure out what to do. This is an older property. I don't really want to put the money into it. What should I do? And that's when my friend mentioned me, like, George does real estate. You know that? Oh, wow. Yeah, he does. And then, boom, because of that connection that I made over 20 years ago, this opportunity was presented to me, Hugo, to where we had a good talk. And basically, because I wanted to treat her as well as I could and understand it's also a business, just being full transparent to where that gave me, man, that's what we got to do all the time, whether it's somebody I know in the army or just somebody that I meet.
Yeah.
It's understanding the problem and providing the solutions to where um, being able to agree to just how I work. I want to go either see the property or have somebody see it. But because we're 4 hours away, Hugo, I was like, man, I need to go see her. I don't know why, but let me add the extra touch, Hugo, and make that 4 hour drive to Dallas. Meet her, meet the mother, see the property, and analyze it, and give her my fair offer that I think it is. And last week we actually did a video call like this to where it was my first time as well. So like, wow, this is technology
Yeah.
again helping out, adding the extra touch to where I had an interview with the mother and the daughter. I explained everything. They put me on mute. They shut down the camera, and I was
Oh
like,
man.
okay, do 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 do. Like,
Right.
oh, Father God, please. But yeah, they turn it on and say, all right, George, I like we work with you.
Hmm.
And I think what sold it too, Hugo, other than that relationship, is being real. Like, hey, I think I can get you this price, but I really want to fight for you, and I think I can get a more higher price. And because of the connections I've been making, aside from that friendship in the army, I was able to get her a comfortable price that she's comfortable with, and
Hmm.
so pretty much sent the contract over. She signed it. It's entitled. There's like you're mentioning little minor things that need to be done, but pretty much it's a done deal, Hugo.
Nice, nice, nice. And did you do this yourself, just you, or other people in your team?
Pretty much, I think pretty much myself. Just the only part with my team was just analyzing the property itself because me being in Houston and the property was in Dallas, I don't have the technology or the equipment. Get be I didn't have the equipment available to analyze those properties in Dallas.
I see, I
But
see.
because of my connections that I'm slowly making each and every day, I'm able to utilize those people and utilize their resources to help me come up with that offer that I gave her.
Yeah, so you have other people who have more experience analyzing these deals and stuff, and they help you out, and you help them out. And I'm guessing you guys are
Exactly.
splitting some of these profits, right?
Right. Yeah. Profits or just being able to help somebody out and being able like to help each other out to where if they need some help, they're in Dallas and I'm in Houston.
Yeah,
They're like, oh man, you help me out. Let me help you out. And sometimes it's not about the money, but obviously the money is a bonus.
yeah.
And it's whether cutting them off a piece of what I'm gonna earn, or just making a drive again to Dallas and say, hey, let's go out to eat. Don't worry about it. I got it. What's the most expensive place in Dallas? Let's go because I appreciate you, and
Love it.
creating that relationship that way. Hugo.
That's awesome, man. And I love you. You just gave us tons of gold right here. One is that human connection is the most important thing. You knew
True.
this person from the in the army, and then
Right.
a relative grandmother passed away. And then you were very tactful about this because you even drove up. I know a lot of people might say, "Hey, don't get out of your car." I mean, a lot of people say, "Don't get out of your house unless there's a contract." But you, deep down, you knew, you know what? Let me give this human touch because it's the human thing to do.
Yes.
Whether she signed the contract or not, you felt that this was the right thing to do, so you did it because it was more of a personal connection, right?
Yes, it was.
I am sure this really helped because she's saying, you know what? I think George cares about me. you know
Right.
so that influenced their decision. The other thing that you mentioned is that you're not doing this by yourself. I mean, you've done most of it yourself, but it's a
Right.
team sport. It's like a team
Yes, it
thing.
is.
It's just like hunting big animals back in the days. You want to hunt little rats by yourself, or you want to hunt this big mammoth, whatever. You bring home the meat,
Yes.
and you share it, right? And that's what we're doing. We're sharing things. Of course, we're using technology to reach people that don't know us, right? We want people to know us. But people, we have many connections, and I say, hey, let's use them, because some people do things that we can do, and we do things that other people cannot do. So we're here to help each other, you know.
Exactly. True.
Yeah, and no, thank you so much, man, for sharing this. This is a big win. I know you're a very humble guy. You're doing this, but I want people to know that you're doing great. You can solve, guys. Anybody who's watching, if you need some solutions, real estate solutions, contact George. His website is optimistically.net. If you need anything with technology, mine is melaradigitalmedia.com. Different things, but we're doing the same thing. We're solving problems. We're helping people. You know,
Right.
in a big win, we're saying it not to brag, even though George has all the right to brag right now. We're doing it to help you guys see that it's possible.
Right.
Reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help talk to you guys, help you in whatever we can. Right,
For sure.
right.
And
And George,
and if you like the website, Mr. Hugo helped me. Well, he basically did it himself, and going back to the teamwork. I had a vision, and you were able to construct that vision, and thanks to your resources, I'm able to have this platform to be able to bring in people that may need my expertise, whether it's in foreclosure or just analyzing a property that may need they're open to a cash offer or the other options I also have as well.
awesome, awesome. You know what, George? We need to get you back here. I'm gonna keep interviewing you. You can interview me, but let's help each other
Yeah,
because I'm sure people watching, will benefit from this.
for sure.
Yeah, but no, thank you so much. And is there any final say that you would like to say?
Of course, always thank the big man upstairs. All things are possible through him, and he deserves all the glory. But yeah, us being that extension of what he instills, being treat others like you want to be treated, And learning that service is about, providing that service and being servitude and being that servant to him and being able to be that light that shines upon those that are lost in the darkness, and knowing these God-given talents are meant for something and being that extension of him. But
Wow.
yeah.
Amen, my brother. And I always come
Man.
out with a big smile after talking to you, George. Thank you so much, my friend.
Oh man. No problem. I won't charge you this time.
Oh, no, I'll pay you. The check is in the mail. All
All
right,
right,
George.
cool.
I'll see you later, man.
All right, thank you, Hugo.